You see, the paradox of manifestation is one of the greatest mysteries of the universe. And yet it is not a mystery at all. It is simply how the quantum field operates. The moment you no longer need something, it comes to you. Why? Because need is the very energy that repels the thing you desire. When you are in a state of need, lack, or desperation, what you are really broadcasting to the quantum field is the vibration of not having. Think about it. The quantum field, the unified field, does not respond to what you want. It responds to who you are. If you are in a state of wanting, of longing, of grasping, you are affirming to the field, I am separate from this thing. It is outside of me. And if the field responds to who you are, what does it do? It mirrors that reality back to you. It reinforces separation. It keeps the thing just out of reach because that is the state of being you are embodying. Now here's where it gets fascinating. The moment you no longer need it, when you surrender, when you feel whole without it, when you have already become the person who has it, the thing you once sought finds its way into your life effortlessly. This is because you are no longer living in separation. You have collapsed the distance between you and the thing by embodying its energy now. Let's break this down practically. Most people live their lives in survival mode, conditioning their happiness on external circumstances. When I have the money, then I'll feel abundant. When I meet the right person, then I'll feel loved. When I get that job, then I'll feel successful. This is the Newtonian model of reality, cause and effect. It is living by the illusion of linear time, believing that an external event must happen first before an internal state can be achieved. But that's not how the quantum field works. The quantum model says you must feel it first, and then it will happen. So if you're sitting there trying to manifest something from a place of lack, constantly looking for signs, wondering when it will come, checking the clock, waiting for the result, you are reinforcing the old personality, the old self, the old conditioning. You are still operating from the belief that you don't have it. And the quantum field, which only responds to who you are, continues to confirm that reality. But the moment you shift into a new state of being, the moment you become the version of yourself who already has it, the universe has no choice but to respond in kind. Why? Because you are now operating as a creator, not as a victim of your circumstances. You have stepped beyond time. You are no longer waiting for something outside of you to change. You are the change. This is why people experience synchronicities, why the right opportunities seem to appear out of nowhere when they least expect them. It's not magic. It's not coincidence. It's coherence. Your energy is now in alignment with your desire. And because you are no longer coming from a place of needing it to happen, the resistance dissolves. So how do you do this? You must live as if it has already happened. You must feel the emotions of your future now, not in a fake, superficial way, but in a deeply embodied way. You wake up in the morning grateful for the abundance that is already yours, fulfilled in the love you already feel, empowered in the success that exists within you. When you truly no longer need it, because you are it, it finds you. Because in that moment, you are not separate from it anymore. You have collapsed time. You are living in the future now, and the quantum field must reorganize reality to match your state of being. You want to speed up your manifestation? Then you must first understand what is slowing it down. Most people are trying to create a new future while being emotionally tethered to their past. They wake up every morning and immediately reaffirm who they think they are based on their old habits, old emotions, and old stories. They check their phones, remember their problems, feel the same frustrations, doubts, and worries, and by doing so, they step into the same predictable future. They're trying to create something new, but they're using the same energy that created their past. So here's the truth. Manifestation isn't about getting something, it's about becoming someone. And when you fully step into a new version of yourself, one who already has, already feels, and already embodies the thing you desire, the quantum field responds instantly. If you're waiting for something outside of you to change before you feel a certain way, you're living as a victim of your environment. But if you can induce the feelings of your desired future now, before the evidence appears, then you are signaling the quantum field that your future has already happened. Most people get stuck here because they say, how can I feel abundant if I don't have the money? How can I feel love if I'm still alone? But this is exactly why their manifestations take so long. The universe doesn't give you what you want, it gives you who you are. So the key is to elevate your emotional state before your external world changes. Every single day, you must practice feeling the emotions of your future: gratitude, love, empowerment, freedom, abundance. When you sustain these elevated emotions, you're no longer living in lack, and that's when the things you desire start rushing towards you. Your conscious mind is only 5% of your reality. Your subconscious mind, the automatic programming that runs 95% of your thoughts, beliefs, and behaviors, is where the real work happens. Now, most people try to change their reality while in beta brainwave states, the high alert, thinking, analyzing, problem-solving mode. But in this state, the subconscious mind is inaccessible. To manifest faster, you need to slow down your brainwaves. Enter alpha and theta states, where your subconscious is most programmable. This is why meditation is non-negotiable. When you close your eyes, focus inward, slow your breathing, and detach from your external environment, you move into the field of infinite possibilities. The more you practice this, the more you disconnect from your old identity and start downloading a new future. The key is to make your inner world more real than your outer world. If you can sit in meditation and feel the future so intensely that your body believes it's already happening, then neurologically, you are no longer living in the past. You are living in the new future. You might not realize it, but right now your personality, your thoughts, emotions, habits, and behaviors has been programmed by your past. Every time you think a familiar thought, feel a familiar emotion, or act in a familiar way, you are reinforcing a neural circuit in your brain. Now here's the key. Every thought you think produces a chemical reaction in your body. If you've spent years feeling emotions like stress, worry, self-doubt, frustration, or lack, your body has memorized those emotions to the point where they've become familiar. And anything that becomes familiar, whether good or bad, becomes comfortable. Your body literally becomes chemically addicted to the emotions of your past. Imagine someone who has been experiencing stress for years. Every morning they wake up and immediately start thinking about their problems. These thoughts trigger stress chemicals like cortisol and adrenaline, and those chemicals create the feeling of anxiety or worry. Now, if the person does this day after day, year after year, their body starts to crave those chemicals. The stress response becomes their normal state of being. So now, even when life is calm, their body needs stress to feel normal. And what happens next? The body, like a drug addict craving its next fix, will trigger the brain to start thinking stressful thoughts again. It's a loop. This is why people sabotage themselves. They say they want to change, but their body fights them. They try to feel abundant, but their body pulls them back into old feelings of lack. They try to feel love, but their body is addicted to heartbreak. It's not that they don't want to change, it's that their body is addicted to the old emotional states and doesn't want to give them up. You cannot change what you are unaware of. Most people don't even realize they're living on autopilot. They wake up, check their phone, think the same thoughts, feel the same emotions, and repeat the same routine as the day before. The first step to breaking the addiction to your old self is to become hyper-aware of your thoughts. Every time you catch yourself thinking a thought from the past, like things never work out for me, stop. Every time you notice yourself emotionally reacting in the same old way, like anger, frustration, self-doubt, stop. Every time you feel the familiar pull of your past identity, interrupt the pattern. This is called metacognition, thinking about your thinking. The moment you observe your old self trying to take control, you have power over it. Your body is waiting for the external world to confirm your new reality before it allows you to feel different. That's backward. To break the addiction to your old self, you must feel the emotions of your future before it happens. If you want to manifest abundance, you must feel abundant now. If you want to manifest love, you must feel love now. If you want to manifest success, you must feel successful now. Your body might resist at first. It will try to pull you back to what's familiar. But the more you train yourself to generate elevated emotions on command, the less control your old self has over you. Most people don't just experience negative emotions, they identify with them. They say, I am always anxious. I am not lucky in love. I am bad with money. These statements are powerful because they are self-definitions, and as long as you define yourself by your past, you will keep recreating it. If you want to break the addiction to your old self, stop identifying with your past emotions. Instead of saying, I am anxious, say, I am learning how to feel calm and in control. Instead of saying, I always attract the wrong people, say, I am becoming the version of me that attracts healthy, loving relationships. Your words shape your identity, and when you shift your identity, you shift your reality. One of the fastest ways to break the addiction to your old self is through meditation. Every time you meditate and practice feeling the emotions of your future, you are signaling to your body that it is safe to let go of the old self. The more you practice, the easier it becomes. Your old self has programmed you to act in certain ways, hesitating, procrastinating, playing small, avoiding discomfort. To break the addiction, you must take new actions before you feel ready. If your old self would avoid opportunities, say yes to them. If your old self would procrastinate, take immediate action. If your old self would doubt, choose faith instead. Every time you act differently, you reinforce a new identity. You show your body that it no longer controls you, you control it. Here's the hard truth. When you start changing, your body will resist. You might feel uncomfortable, you might feel emotionally raw. Your mind will try to convince you that change isn't real. Why? Because your body is going through withdrawal. It's no different than a drug addict coming off a substance. But if you persist, if you refuse to return to the old emotional state, you will cross the threshold. One day, your new emotions will feel natural. Your new identity will feel familiar. And at that point, you are no longer addicted to your past. You have become your future self. If you knew your future was guaranteed, if you had absolute certainty that your manifestation was already on its way, how would you act? How would you feel? You wouldn't stress. You wouldn't doubt. You wouldn't keep checking for signs. You would relax. You would trust. You would embody the energy of it is already mine. This is the key. You must behave as if your future has already happened. This doesn't mean you fake it. It means you fully become it. If you're manifesting wealth, start thinking, feeling, and acting like a wealthy person now. If you're manifesting love, embody love now. If you're manifesting health, feel vibrant and whole now. The moment you fully believe it without needing proof, the universe responds. The moment you stop needing it, it comes to you. Why? Because true surrender means you already feel like you have it. You have become the person who already has it, so the universe has no choice but to match that vibration. This is why people often say, I stopped trying so hard, and suddenly it happened. That's not magic. It's coherence. When you let go, you allow the universe to deliver your manifestation in the fastest, most effortless way possible. Surrender doesn't mean you stop wanting something. Surrender doesn't mean you stop taking action. Surrender means you let go of the need to control how and when it happens. It means you trust that your manifestation is already done. You release the timeline and stop checking for signs. You detach from external proof and stay rooted in your new identity. When you are certain that something is already yours, you don't chase it. You don't worry about it. You live as if it's already done. And the moment you reach this level of trust, your reality shifts to meet you. Wanting creates resistance. Knowing creates flow. Think about something you know will happen. Do you stress about it? You just trust. When you shift from, I hope this happens, to, it is already mine, your energy changes. You stop looking for signs because you no longer need them. You start behaving like someone who already has it. And when you do that, reality shifts to match your certainty. Stop saying, I hope this works, and start saying, it's already done. I just get to enjoy the journey. Your body is addicted to checking for proof. It wants reassurance. But if you keep looking at your current reality, you are reinforcing the old self. To surrender, you must feel the emotions of your desired future before it arrives. If you want wealth, feel abundant now. If you want love, feel deeply loved now. If you want success, feel powerful now. This tricks your body into believing the manifestation has already happened. And when your body believes it, Your reality must follow. Every morning, close your eyes and feel what it would be like if your desire had already manifested. Do this until your body knows it's real. Your conscious mind is limited. It can only see a few possible ways for your manifestation to happen. But the quantum field? It has infinite possibilities. It can orchestrate events, coincidences, and synchronicities that you could never predict. If you try to control how it happens, you actually block the infinite ways the universe can deliver it to you. Time is an illusion. The quantum field doesn't work on human clocks. It responds to your state of being. Most people think, if it hasn't happened yet, it's not working. But the truth is, the moment you fully embody the energy of your desire, the universe starts rearranging things to bring it to you. It may not show up instantly in your 3D reality, but that doesn't mean it's not happening. To detach from time, stop counting days. Stop looking for signs, and stop doubting because it's taking too long. Instead, enjoy the journey. Know that your future is already unfolding perfectly. Desperation repels. Gratitude attracts. If you're desperate for something to happen, you are reinforcing the energy of not having it. But if you are grateful for it before it arrives, you create a powerful magnetic pull. Manifestation isn't about chasing, forcing, or controlling. It's about becoming. When you stop needing your desire, when you trust in the unseen, when you embody the energy of your future now, that's when the universe delivers it effortlessly. So take a deep breath. Let go of the how, release the when, and step into the version of you that already has it. Because the moment you do, your reality will shift to meet you. The moment you let go, the universe takes over. I'll see you in the next video. Stay elevated, stay limitless.